Everybody, this is Grace. In this video, I want to give another example of narcissistic injury and narcissistic rage. It can come in very many ways, and this is one. I don't know if many people would think of it as that kind of thing, that they become enraged, and it's in a situation where they are not the center of attention. Now, to me, that's more of a histrionic type behavior. But I think many people have called, these kinds of behaviors these days as narcissistic, not being a diagnosis, of narcissistic personality disorder, but simply the behaviors are abusive. They've replaced narcissistic with abusive with the term narcissistic. So hopefully I don't repeat myself. But in this, let's say it's a husband and wife couple. He's the one who's narcissistic. And now, one size doesn't fit all. They don't always do the same thing, but as far as the ones I've seen, this is how it is. So she had won an award for something, and she needed to go to an award ceremony, or maybe she had to go. It could be as bad as something like needing to go to have surgery, and he needs to be there to drive her back. Something along this line. It could even be a doctor's appointment, a big one. Needing support. And it really angers him that he won't say it. He'll do things that are acting out behaviors, but he might not really say that, how dare she, because this is how he sees it. What he sees is that his wife is actually more of a maid, a cook for him, a maid for him, a secretary for him. She is his helper, not helpmate. It's not equal. He's her helper, like an employee that he doesn't pay. And how dare she expect that it be an equal relationship? No, they don't see it that way. They see as they are on top. They are the big person in the relationship, and the other one is, like I said, just like a helper. So how dare she? And he might not say it because he's trying to keep his free, employees here. One person, several jobs. So he'll do something that's more of acting out to show, to release the pressure from himself, because he's enraged. It's an injury to him that she actually thinks she's at the same level as he. When in his mind, she's not. She's just one of those, the maid, the cook, the secretaries along this line. So what he will do is to make her late for whatever it is, to try his hardest to make her as late as possible, taking his time, waiting till the last minute to get dressed for it. Saying something's more important. He has a phone call he has to make before they can leave. Anything to make her have to sit there and really upset. We have to go. And he gets like a little bit of a sadistic thrill out of it too, and by making her wait. What he's doing is showing his dominance. He is the dominant person, and she needs to realize it. That's how he thinks. And this is how he does it. And he would, like I said, make her late, or once they get there, he will do things to humiliate her, to show his dominance in front of other people. Now, not all of them do any of this, but that either. But sometimes if it's somebody that they don't think they'll ever see again, they don't care. They will, even the ones who are covert narcissists can become overt in a situation like that when they don't know the people, they don't expect anybody to know them, and it's to show their dominance, to show their target. Yes, I have control, and I can humiliate you. I can say whatever I want to say in front of anybody. Just remember that. That's how they think. So that's what they do. But anyway, they will make them, whatever it is, miserable for their target. They're just miserable. It's not going to be anything because it's not about them. And it's not about them. They're not winning the award. They're not having the surgery. They don't have the doctor's appointment. It's not about them. And like I said earlier, how dare they think that they have an equal relation, to have such an expectation of them to be there for them. That's how they see it. As for the fit of rage, one of the things they're doing whenever they're trying to make their target late for whatever it is they hope that the person gets angry and shows their anger. But usually, sometimes targets have learned how to, basically walk on eggshells, tiptoe around them, and so they don't, I'm not going to say that they cause it. No, they don't cause it. But of course, to the narcissistic one, they think that, that they can say that their target caused them to get angry and to have a fit of rage. No, we don't blame the victim here. So, anyway, they want to hear that. They want to hear the person's angry because of the sadistic side to them also. But the person said the person doesn't get angry, or does, and states, come on, I have to go now. That's when they throw their fit of rage. They will find a way to throw that little fit of rage. People call it narcissistic rage these days. And they will find a way just to show, and again, it is to show their dominance. It is to show at any moment, if you don't walk around on those tiptoes and, I'm going to show you what could happen. And usually it's very threatening. It could be physical. It could be emotional, mental. It could be even socioeconomically economical, by them saying they're going to withhold money from you or something. They're going to withhold, or whatever it is. They will show it because it's not about them. And that's really what it comes down to. It's not about them, and how dare they. So I think that's enough for this topic for this video. If you want to subscribe to this channel, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click one of the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, and share if you would, and I'll talk to you on another video. Bye.